So we're back here. What are we gonna do? Well, we need to finish this sauce. So let's take a quick taste test. Some water definitely escaped when we turned the heat on higher, so we need to take a taste test. I'm expecting it to be more salty than it was before. Yeah, I'm right. It's a little bit more salty. So, probably let's replace that lost water here. Obviously, get a new tasting spoon, or wash out the one you've got. Okay, that's nice. What we're gonna do? We're gonna put some chicken stock in here. Truthfully, I don't even know if you need chicken stock on this, at least for this one, because the flavor is just really good. Put a little bit in here. You know, if anything, Emmert loves putting this in over rice and other items, so now you have a great sauce to work with. Right, Amber?
I love it.
This guy just patronizing me right on camera. Amazing.
First one's free.
Okay, so that's a pretty good flavor. It's a pretty good balance right now. Oh, I really like it. Okay, one touch here. Something I didn't mention earlier is having thick soy sauce. Some people call it molasses sauce. Regardless of what you call it, what it does, it adds a very rich brown color to it, something that the Chinese do value. And it adds just a little bit of sweetness to it. Now, you'll need to balance out that sweetness should it be overwhelming. One way we did it last time was to add a little acid. Credit to Ben Grohl for coming up with that trick. Definitely a talented chef. Okay, notice how brown it's becoming. This is nice, but it probably changed the flavor a little bit. So we have to taste again. Always be tasting. Always be tasting. Smell it, taste it. Personally, I think it could use a even more brown color to it. Amber's getting really hungry back there. Sorry for the delay, dude. It's not even talking to me. Okay. Color has changed once again. Okay. That's pretty good, but now because it's a little bit sweet, I'm going to put a little bit of vinegar into there. I think rice vinegar is fine, or you can just use a diluted red vinegar here too, just a touch, just a little bit. One trick: know that high heat will destroy the bouquet of fragrant vinegar. It's more of a Japanese thing, but yeah, you don't cook vinegar for long periods of time. If anything, you should have the intention of taking it off the stove shortly. Take another taste test. Okay, so I think that definitely balanced out. I think I might have overdone it a little bit with the thick soy sauce, but I think this will work. Try one more time. Yeah, that actually tastes kind of good. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We need to thicken. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to bump the heat up, probably to high, and then as I allow it to cool, I'm going to put in the tapioca starch slurry very slowly. It will just thicken this up into a mess if I'm not careful. All right, so now that I have put it back into a solution, and I wait for the sauce to heat up. You know, if I was doing this for presentation, I would definitely clarify the top of it. There's definitely some items in there that are making it less clear than I'd like. I think we should be okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take it down to maintenance temperature, much lower. And then while I'm stirring it, make sure I really work that tapioca starch into there. Right. You see that thicken already. Just bring that heat up and thicken a little bit more. What I don't want to do is end up having a lump or just a clump of tapioca starch in there. This is still a little bit thinner than what I'd like. See, even here, I might need to add a little bit more. So I'm going to quickly get some tapioca starch. Create a quick slurry. So pour a little bit more in, heat it up again. Basically, coating the back of a spoon is nice. I want it just a touch thicker though, because I want it to adhere on the clamshell a little bit better. Maybe next time I would whisk it in. Right now it's okay. Fork or spoon is fine. Okay. So it's definitely clingy. You don't want to overdo this, because then it's going to taste like almost like gelatin or something like that. Okay. Stop the heat. Combine with the clams. We definitely have more sauce than we need, which is great. I'll store this perhaps for some lunch with rice. And there we have it. Black bean clams are now done. Now I'll put it on the plate. Ember, you ready to eat? I'm ready. This guy. Alright.